Hey, coaches. Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to this message. I just want to update you on a couple things. We are canceling this evening's meeting just due to some attendance issues, and so we'll be able to move forward from there. But I have some really important information I really want to make sure that, and some dates I want to give you guys so that we are ready for what is to come. God has been doing so much in our section communities, guys, and He's working through you guys. And I mean, just last week we had 20 people being baptized. We had those 9 students on the freeze out. We have people that are responding to the message, the altar call. God is doing so many amazing things. And so I want to thank you guys as leaders for doing what you do and connecting people like you do. It makes a difference and people are taking their next step. So with that being said, I'm excited about where God is taking sections in the next few months. As you know, we've been talking about things like reaching, and how in May we'll be starting, sections will be starting to reach. And so that was some of the things I wanted to go over at our meeting tonight, as well as talking about our facilitators and talking about how we can equip you guys best to build for your tomorrows. And so our tomorrows are going to be a lot more fun if we're building today, and I wanted to help equip you for that. So that being said, I really want to make sure that we all are at this meeting, and I cannot stress the importance enough about being at this meeting if at all possible. So I'm going to try something different just for this month. I'm going to try a Sunday afternoon meeting at 2:30. So what I want you guys to do is check your schedule immediately. I would love to hear from you in the next couple of days. I'd like to put that as a deadline by Sunday to know if you can attend this meeting. March 19th at 2:30. I think Dan and Kendra, Dan, you have Sunday afternoons off. So I want to see if I can make sure that you can be a part of it so you can hear all the exciting things that are to come. So if you guys could look at March 19th, for a meeting date at 2:30. It would be at Karen and Vance's house. And please confirm with me as soon as possible so we can move forward. Because again, I want to make sure that I'm equipping you guys to win, and what is coming is going to be so much fun. But I want to make sure you're ready for the fun that is to come. It'll be way more fun if you're ready for it. So please confirm with me on that, and I will appreciate it very much. The other thing too is I wanted to tell you tonight, but it's so important that I'll make sure to share it right now because we're not meeting tonight. But I had the opportunity, as you guys know, of meeting with the superintendent of Reese Puffer Schools. And from that meeting, I actually got invited this past Wednesday to a meeting with the Reese Puffer Administrative Board. And man, I didn't even know what I was getting myself into, but what an honor it was. I walked into a room full of a lot of people, and a lot of them happened to be principals and vice principals of our community. And I got introduced as Jenna from Life Change Church, and how we're looking at really wanting to make sure that we reach the community, and that when they have needs, we're there for them. And it was so cool for them to be able to hear that, and even at the same time knowing that, you know, they might have needs and we might not be able to respond to them right away, but they know, as of now, the leaders in that school district, which is a very big school district, are under the understanding that we are really there to help reach and support them as a school. And man, what a relief it is. The community is reaching back as we're starting to reach out and ask, what are your needs? How can we help? The community is reaching back, and the community needs us. And so we are going to take this opportunity. They actually would like to have a spring cleanup, and we're going to take the opportunity to join up with our Reach Muskegon, which is the third Saturday of every single month, this month, March 18th at 8 o'clock a.m., to do a spring cleanup for Reese Puffer High School. And, well, actually more than Reese Puffer High School. We're going to see what the needs are. I'm in the process of waiting for emails to come in from the different principals to see where the needs are. We're going to be sharing it with the church this weekend. There's going to be handouts. There's going to be sign-ups in the next couple weekends too. But as coaches, I want to make sure that you guys know about it, so that you can empower your section, so you can invite your section to be a part of this. It's going to be so huge to be able to respond back to our community when they're reaching out for help, and we're going to be able to respond back and really show them the love of Jesus. And so instead of preaching the gospel, when we go out and do that, we're going to let our hands do the speaking, and do our hands in working will be giving the message of Jesus as we're doing that. And so I'm excited about it. And I know I can't make you guys as coaches do that. However, I really want to make sure that if you guys have the opportunity to do that on March 18th, it'll be a really good thing for your community, or your section team and your section community, to see you in that leadership role in serving our community. So if at all possible, guys, please mark your calendar off for March 18th so that we can be doing this together. Again, we'll be teaming up with Reach Muskegon. And you know what? Pastor asked what I was believing for, and in my head I was believing for 100. He said, are you believing for what, 30? Because I think normally they have about 15 people participating. He said, well, that's at least doubling. And I'm like, my heart wants bigger. So I'm saying we're believing for 50 people. I would like it to be a lot more, but 50 people to be able to attend Reach Muskegon and to reach back out to our schools that are equipping and pouring into our next generation. That's going to be our future church. I want to make an impact on them, and I want you guys to be with me, and I think it'll be great leadership for us to be able to team up with Reach Muskegon and do that. So again, those 2 dates, March 18th, I kind of went backwards, but March 18th, from 8 a.m., I think we meet at the church till 12 p.m. We're going to be going out and blasting our schools and helping our schools. And then March 19th would be our team meeting. And again, it would be pretty important for us to be able to be out there. So you guys, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to watch this video. It means a whole bunch to me, but what I'm doing is I'm doing my best to make sure I'm getting communication to you guys so you feel equipped to win as leaders and so that you know what's happening. So I'll look forward to hearing back from you in the next couple days, guys. Thank you.